What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 25th day of July, and here we are with about 8 hours left in the day, just under there, sitting at about $0.00387 as it stands. You're looking really good. From a structural standpoint, I think that you're looking actually really, really good. Hold on, let me just check on something real quick. Okay, cool. Structural standpoint, you are looking really, really good. Finding support at prior resistance here, right? That's exactly what you did. Well, I didn't mean to draw it right there. I meant right here. You're finding support, moving up, moving sideways, moving up, moving sideways. We love to see this kind of behavior. We call that stair-stepping. It's some good stuff, structurally speaking. You did this exact thing over here, right, where you're moving sideways, found support at prior resistance, and then boom, ripped up to the upside here. I don't think you're going to rip all the way like this right now. I mean, in time, yes, maybe not much time at all, but not today. I think you're going to consolidate between today and probably over the weekend. I wouldn't be surprised if this consolidation lasted until maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday next week, you know, as it tends to be, and then we start to move up. I would expect that we do see new all-time highs. If not new all-time highs, then something around our all-time highs by the end of this month of July. And then going into August, things should really kick off. We'll absolutely see new all-time highs in August, and that'll just be fantastic, man. I mean, from a high to a low here, your primary target zone, the 1272 to the 1618, this isn't even where we expect you to stop in August, right? This is the next target area as far as turbulence goes. Maybe you find some turbulence like you did here for a week, and then you continue growing afterwards like this, right, to finish off August. But even at a minimum standard, we're talking about 150% to 270% move in less than a month, right? In less than probably even 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks at the most, right? Something like that. Very, very short amount of time for intense, insane gains. And then beyond that, you've got a lot more growth to go. I think by the end of August, ZBCN will be here at 3 cents to 4.5 cents, somewhere around there, which from the current price is still an 8x move to potentially an 11, almost a 12x move. And it is possible that I have the timing wrong on this. Maybe it isn't the end of August that we hit, you know, maybe it is sometime in September that we hit, but whenever we hit, it's going to be fine. I don't think anybody's going to care whether it's August, September, whatever, as long as we get to these target areas. You know, that's what really matters. And timing, being right, being wrong doesn't matter. It's making money that matters, right? And if you've got more time to accumulate before you get to these target areas, that's just more money that you have. And if you're making money, that's really all that matters. So I think ZBCN is definitely a good money-making machine here. It's giving you an opportunity right now, being down 6% today. Let's look at the short-term stuff and then see if we can come up with anything that might agree with the idea that we're going higher or lower in the short term. Looking at the lower time frames, the 1 hour time frame here, the MACD, I like where the MACD is. I think it's actually going to flip bullish. Yes, you've got some bearish momentum building, but you are right at the zero line with this blue oscillator. I would think that the slower moving average comes down. You probably find support. The blue one will probably stay below, and then you'll cross up. Right, something like that. Over the weekend, you'll consolidate, and then starting on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that, you should be moving up higher. The stochastics look like they want to cross higher. RSI looks a little sad, but if we're looking at it here, you kind of have lower lows and lower highs. Maybe you bounce here, and then you come down. Again, consolidation, not just a straight shot down, but looking at it like this, I suppose you do have an M right here, and typically with M's, you go back to where it began or even through. I'm thinking that it'll be a failed M, but even as a failed M, I would doubt that you stop right here so shallow, right below the midpoint there. I would think that you go a little bit lower. Let's look at some fibs relative to this from a low to a high. Oh, you're right at the golden ratio. You know, I'll tell you what, if you can get back above 204, let's say 2041. If you can get above there on a 4-hour closing basis or higher, especially a daily closing basis, yeah, I think that this could be your low. I'm not sold. Let's look at what you do. Let's just look at what you've done so far. Okay, let's do that real quick. Okay. Because look, here's another M pattern that failed. Well, inevitably it came true though, didn't it? But I wouldn't call that an M pattern. It's just kind of weird. Let's see, low to high here. You went to your 786. Okay, low to high there. You went to your 382. Low to high overall. What did you do overall? Come on, man. What's going on? You went to your golden ratio to find support. So we've seen a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Low to high here. Okay. So yeah, I'm convinced. This very well could be your low. If it's not your low, then I would say 00369 to 0036 will be support. I highly doubt you get below this low. If I'm wrong and you do go below this low of 0035, you'll find support at 0033 to 0031, that area, okay, just below 0031. And that's not a problem if you do find support down there, okay? It's okay. You just be in this greater M pattern here where you've got this, right? So you've got your little M inside of the big M. Maybe you break that nipple there, the midpoint, and you go down to this primary target zone. At the moment, though, just with what you're doing, I don't think you do. I personally don't think that you do. Let's look at this from a low to a high real quick. Hold on. Low to high here. I mean, again, if you are to go below, there, that 00326, 00337, that's a good area to find support right in that zone there. Okay, but I'm doubtful that you get down there. I really don't think you get below 0036, but in the event that you do, it's okay. This very well could be your low. Looking at the RSI, I mean, you're in an area where you could bounce. And the MACD looks like you're in an area you could bounce too, honestly. And so is the stochastics. I don't know. I don't want to call this the low, but I feel like it really could be. So don't hate me if it isn't. But let's run with the idea that it is. I've given you the lower targets. If we go down to 0036, it is what it is, you know, but just slightly lower. Who cares? It shouldn't be that significant. 4-hour time frame. We'll see if it changes with these other indicators. I don't know, lower lows in the histogram here. You got a low here and then a lower low right there. Lower lows in the oscillator, but you've got higher lows in the price, hidden bullish divergence. You are finding support at prior resistance. I think we had it right the first time, man. I think you're looking good. I don't think you go below this low. And this might be your higher low right there. If you do go lower, not below 0036, I feel confident in saying this is your low, right? Maybe less confident in saying this is your low, but very confident in this being your low as of now. And if I'm wrong, if my confidence is misplaced, oh well, go down here, find support, and then boom, it's still going to be a higher low overall. It's not that big of a deal. 4-hour RSI, good. It looks good. It looks fine. I mean, you got higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, you look good. You look fine. You probably consolidate over the weekend, but I mean, maybe Sunday or Monday you start to pump up. Yeah. Daily time frame looks spectacular. Right, RSI is good, stochastics are good, MACD is crossing above the 0. I mean, yeah, you're bullish overall. So if you have a little tiny dip from here, okay, cool, who cares? But the big moves are coming. They're definitely loading. All the daily indicators, the 3-day time frame, and the weekly indicators, they're all looking good, you guys. So I mean, here you're turning around. Here you look pointed up. Here you're at the base of this range looking like you want to get overbought. Weekly indicator here. Same thing, bounce off the 50. It's just a matter of time, man. August is going to be a really good month. You're building bullish momentum now on the histogram here. You can see the green getting dark. You're starting to diverge away. Whenever the histogram is getting green, it's the oscillators diverging, right? The blue line is moving faster than the red line to the upside. That's what that means. Or the orange line. It's not red. That's what that means. But 00385 right now, I would anticipate that we do see prices around 3 to 4.5 cents by the end of August, if not sometime in September. And if we're not there, then at least something around like 2.2 cents, man. That's what I would expect by the end of this move. I've got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.